This presentation is about quality management system. Here are some contents that we're gonna discuss in the slides. Here are some objectives that we are supposed to discuss regarding role of auditing in quality management system, discuss what is auditing and type of audits and importance of audit, role of auditing in reprocessing, maintaining the quality and safety of reprocessed medical devices, which ensuring that reprocessing procedures are conducted in a reliable and consistent manner. What is auditing and type of auditing? Auditing is a synthetic and independent examination to determine whether active and related results comply with plan arrangements, are implemented effectively, and are suitable to achieve objectives. Internal audits and external audits are two types audits, as we're going to discuss later on. Internal audits are conducted by employees within an organization to evaluate and improve the effectiveness of operational efficiency and gap analysis audit, whereas external audit are performed by independent auditors outside of the organization to provide assurance to health industries. Importance of audits. Importance of audit is auditing in reprocessing is crucial for ensuring compliance with safety standards, identifying potential risks or flaws in the process, maintaining quality control, and ultimately safeguarding the health and well-being of individuals who will use the reprocessed product. It helps to verify that reprocessing procedures are being followed correctly and that equipment is functioning properly, reducing the chances of contaminated or other hazards, for example, involving inspecting the cleaning, disinfection, and sterilization process to ensure they meet regulatory standards. Here are some gap finding exercise. Gap finding is a synthetic process used to assess the difference between the current state of affairs and the desired state, identifying the gap or discrepancies that exist in the context of quality management system. Gap analysis is carried out to evaluate how well an organization current procedures and practice align with the requirements and standards set areas for improvement and develop strategies to bridge the gap between the current and desired state of quality management system. Here are some examples that I have carried out regarding the audits, and the table shows the non-compliances and fully compliances, partial compliance, and non-compliances. So is the graph. Here are some recommendations. That shows the partial compliances and partial compliances. Here are some examples of partial compliances that has been discussed as ensuring staffing levels are sufficient to maintain continuous, safe, efficient operations of the reprocessing facility for shortage of staffing in our department to make workload improve. The recommendation is to create a staffing plan to ensure correct staffing level are maintained. This will allow the staffing level plan to be completed by July 2024. Adequate number of RMDs are available in identified cases due to following retirement of specialists have stated who performed similar surgery to existing specialists as they operate on the same day. This has highlighted a shortage of instrumentation. Therefore, the recommendation is made to review current instrument trays or assesses new requirements of instrument RMDs. New instrumentation sets have been ordered through CAPEX are due to arrive in May 2025 with additional set of to be purchased in 2024 to 2025. The monthly approval is required for CAPEX register to purchase RMDs, and this is ongoing process depending on the specialist requirement. Implement the requirements of standard AS 5369 and Knowability reference document. The recommendation is to familiarize with the context and specification outlined in standard AS 5369 to understand the requirements thoroughly. Also, having regularly review and update your processes to ensure ongoing adherence to the standards and to do that. Below are some actions plans as follows: internal review of policies and procedures to standards. IS 5369 is essential for promoting organizational excellence, ensuring regularity, compliance, and fostering a culture of continuous improvement. It ensures that processes are standardized, documented, and regularly reviewed to reflect current practice and regularity requirements. Here are some action plans that explains the entire detail of what had been achieved and what actions have been taken place. And here are the action plan example that has been stated. Where are you today and how you get there, where you want to go, on staffing level and adequate level of RMDs. Also, documentation and validated reprocessing interested in accordance with ISO 17664 and for RMDs including trial and loan RMDs. Now for loan RMDs is the requirement when the surgery is processed and we don't have the RMDs available, we borrow from another hospital or the company that they needed it from, and then we follow the IFU IFU procedures and follow the sterilization procedure accordingly. Implement the requirements of IS 5369 and Knowability reference documents. Internal review of policies and procedures to standard IS 5369 is gonna be carried out in organizational, external, and to see the compliances and non-compliances requirement of our department aligned with current standard IS 5369 to hear full compliances. Here are some summaries that explains how important the quality management system is gonna be with the staffing level and adequate number of RMDs and the quality documented and validated reprocessing instructions in accordance with ISO 17664 for RMDs, including trial and loan RMDs. Also implement the requirement of IS 5369 and navigability reference and documented. These are more important non-compliances that we needed to have fully compliances in next audit to be carried out according to the standard IS 5369.